Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love and romance reading for March 2021. Today I'm using the tarot of the 78 doors. I'll pull 8 cards and then 2 oracle cards. I'll tell you the placements as I go. Alright, that's the Hierophant. This is speaking to, could be a Taurus in your life. This is about commitment, major institutions, marriage. Could be about having your faith renewed in love and romance. Now let's just give it a bit more of a shuffle. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2021 in love and romance, please, for Virgo. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2021. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. I think that's enough. All right. So the first card is you, Virgo. That's Temperance, healing. Your significant other, 2 of Wands. Situation between you two, 5 of Wands. The outcome, 5 of Swords. How you feel about them. The High Priestess, how they feel about you. King of Swords, your challenger obstacle. Queen of Swords, and their challenger obstacle. King of Cups. So here's the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. For you, Temperance is speaking to needing to put things back into balance. Whatever you've been doing too much of, needing to heal and recover and restore balance. Whether that be towards your health, taking better care, or perhaps even with love and romance, it can speak to sometimes blending of families. But it is definitely a healing energy, a time of healing, by making those adjustments of whatever you've been doing in excess or too little of. Now, for the other person, 2 of Wands is showing wanting more. You see this person, they're already in one and with one foot out the door looking at something else. So for the person you're dealing with, it looks like they have either this need to go and see the world some more. They don't really want to settle down right now. They do in the sense that they care about you, but at the same time, they don't want to be tied down. So that's the type of energy for them. Now, it could be if they want to step out on you, it could be that they're with you and at the same time, they're checking out somebody else that they're interested in. You know, like even if you're in a relationship, you just start dating somebody and you're still on social media checking out other people that, you know, you are interested in. Now, the situation between you two is 5 of Wands. And that is, you know, is illustrated here by this guy with this huge mallet. I don't know what you call that. Who needs to put in great effort to break down that wall. 5 of Wands is about insecurities, self-doubt, conflict, jealousy, arguments, petty fights. So between the 2 of you, it could be that you both enjoy pissing each other off. Okay, with the 5 of Wands. That's when trying to see what you can extract, what good you can extract from this situation, whether that be in the olden days, like speaking to extracting gold from the rest of the crowd, or play fighting with other people to see, you know, who's getting good and like getting, you know, working on your skills, honing your skills. Or it can be in love and romance when you have a lot of people in the mix. Right? Creating this kind of confusion and jealousy and competitive atmosphere, when that's just going to lead to distrust and anger. So in the outcome, you see 5 of Swords. So both 5s showing this kind of halfway lack. Okay. So the 5 of Swords is saying the outcome is going to be, you know, not wanting to apologize on one person's part, or the other person not wanting to accept the apology, feeling shut out. Now, I know this is not 5 of Pentacles where you feel left out in the cold. Here, though, with the 5 of Swords, it's a mean, kind of sad, cruel, like defeated energy with the 5 of Swords. Okay, so you see this person like kind of sad and feeling alone and lonely. So that's the outcome here it's showing, okay? Doesn't have a very happy outcome for March. Now, how you feel about them is the High Priestess. It could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. If not, it's showing somebody who's deeply intuitive, spiritual, maybe perhaps a little cold, and possibly that they keep secrets, okay? Because the High Priestess comes up when there's a secret that's about to be revealed, or trusting your intuition about something that you don't know, a situation that you don't really know what the answer is. But if you see the High Priestess card is saying, like, you might not know it for a fact, they might not have said it, but trust your gut and you're right. That's, what you think, your instincts are telling you you're correct. So that's how you feel about this person. Could be that they're, being secretive, that they're very intuitive, a little cold, okay? Now, how they feel about you is King of Swords. King of Swords is showing that they think you're fair. Again, they think you're a little bit cold too. The King of Swords can be logical and fair, though, on a higher polarity. And they're someone who's professional minded, very good with their speech. Now, if I take it in a lower polarity because of the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, this competitive atmosphere and this toxic kind of energy of the Five of Swords, it can be like manipulative. With the King of Swords, abuse of power. And it could be also representing a male who is a single parent or a divorcee. Okay. And how your challenge or obstacle is the Queen of Swords. Oh no. So they could have been, it might be their ex-wife. Okay, if not, your challenge or obstacle can be that, you're a little bit harsh with your speech too, with the Queen of Swords. And perhaps here it's showing, I think it speaks to channeling, and that's funny because it's next to the High Priestess. So maybe you guys are tarot readers too. I don't know. But the Queen of Swords can also speak to living in the past, like an old maid who is still stuck, acting like a little girl when you're really a grown woman, with the Queen of Swords. Not trying to anger all the Virgos out there, but as you can see, there's a little girl who's got this sweet, endearing face, and it's coming out of her who's in a trance-like state, who obviously is not a little girl. So it could be, still needing to, you're in a process of healing and still needing to heal from childhood issues. So for the person that you're dealing with, their challenge or obstacle is the King of Cups. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And it could be somebody who's offering them love. Okay, it could be somebody else in the mix because you see two guys here, right? And this person over here. Doesn't have to be that way, guy, girl, whatever. The energies of the cards is showing two kings here, right? The High Priestess and the Queen over here. It shows a lot of options for both of you. That's what I'm seeing. With the Five of Wands, it's when you both have options, and it's kind of like you're using that playfully in the beginning to not make the other person too comfortable. Like, yeah, my ex this, and you talk about them, and yeah, they were so successful, they did this and that. And then they talk about, yeah, my ex was so hot, she did. And then this escalates until you both piss each other off so badly that you don't even want to try anymore. Right? Like, it doesn't even look like it's a solid long-term relationship here. It looks like this kind of insecurity from both of you is making it toxic. And this person that you're dealing with is definitely like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now, on the bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is putting in the work to make it work. That means you need to either turn the cheek when they piss you off and they try to make you jealous or whatever, be the bigger person, and continue to try to make it work by showing that you're going to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work. Right? And then that could be a different story. But here, with this jealousy and competition energy, it's showing that, it's going to get toxic, basically. Let's pull some oracle cards, though. This is Romance Angels by Dorian Virtue. Whoa. Did I look? I don't know how that flipped. So this is saying like if you are single, and I'm going to go briefly, I'm going to shuffle again. If you're single, it's saying you will get married. It's a validation you will. If you're not married, if you are don't want to be married, or if you have a hard time even getting to that in your head, it's saying because your parents' relationship really screwed you up in your head and you don't want to repeat that, your parents' marriage, okay? For others, it's saying that if you're engaged, it's going to get married. And if you're married, it can imply divorce. Okay, so it's all over. But let me just give it a good shuffle because I was in a mind fog. Okay, I don't even know what just happened there. Can we get a card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2021, please? Can we get a card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2021, please? Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Great. Okay, so that's very straightforward, right? I'll read it to you, but it's just saying perhaps you've been closed off in what you will be open or not to. Romantic feelings on the bottom. So this is saying somebody has inspired this feeling in you, and if it is real and worth exploring. And it's, if you're in a relationship, for those of you in a relationship, it's saying if things have gotten stale, it will, with some effort, get better. Okay, you can re-inject romance into your life. You can, and also by taking care of yourself. That's that temperance energy. This speaks to like bubble baths, you know, eating yummy foods, and really self-care and self-love. And that can like be in watching romantic movies, rom-coms, and just romancing yourself and getting yourself back in that state of mind. It looks like you're there anyways with the temperance card. All right, so keep an open mind. I'm going to read this one. The romance angel sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet. Even if there isn't an initial attraction, at the very least, you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. All right. So that's saying, you know, you might not have felt it in the beginning, but keep an open mind. It could be something real and worth exploring. And there is like romantic feelings that will come out of this. Perhaps that's what this is. Okay, because there is a real, like, okay, on one way of looking at the Queen of Swords, as your challenge, Virgo, it shows this person who is, you know, very much like an old maid, okay? Like, sometimes Virgos can be like that. You can be extremely youthful and full of life and beautiful and, you know, that virgin goddess type. And then on the other hand, there's the old lady grandma type, who likes to be left alone, is a little crotchety. So, you know, the Queen of Swords here is a challenger obstacle. It's saying like, almost like you've put yourself in this position of just living in the, like in this kind of bubble of childhood issues. But you're in the process of healing from this. So that's good. That's showing that, you know, just to think about who you're meeting right now and keep an open mind, because it doesn't look like there isn't any opportunities. Five of Wands suggests there are plenty. It's just, you know, a lack of confidence, insecurity, or having a closed mind. I'm going to pull Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. This is for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2021. So for March, you've got two kings, the swords and the cups. And as I said before, that could be air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for King of Swords, or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the King of Cups. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right. And the person wanting more. Okay. The person you're thinking about while you're doing your healing and processing, it could be they are with somebody already and that they are interested in you. And perhaps that's why there's that Five of Wands. You've already got this brick wall up. You're like, no, I don't do that. You know, you're with somebody, please, whatever, right? And then this person has to put in a lot of effort because there's like insecurities, competition, all this type. Then you're not down for that. All right, so treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. True love. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. So let's leave that over here with this one. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. So saying don't be so critical all the time. Virgos can be critical and, you know, get really, really into the details and lose focus of the bigger picture sometimes. Because they get so caught up in the tit for tat. So it's saying don't look to the negative aspects because you can get lost in it. Okay, it's saying to focus on the positive and focus on love. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So all those messages came out for you, Virgo. That's your reading for March 2021. Looks like it's somebody who's already in something with somebody else. That's what I'm thinking. And they want to take a peek into your life, and they want to see if, you know, they can engage or if there's an opportunity, because it's very tentative. It's like unsure. Why? Because I think you've been in a very like hermit mode. Okay. You know, hermit is Virgo. That's that Queen of Swords energy too, this deck, and a closed off mind. So you do have romantic feelings for this person. You are in a process of healing. And it looks like, you know, if you want to, this is a true love situation with this person. It just requires all of this openness and being able to focus on the positive and to receive and believe that love is all around you. And then to make that happen, like, you know, engage. All right, Virgo, that's your reading for March. I'll have your generals, hopefully with a lot of different cool oracle cards. But definitely I'll have your next week's love readings out after these. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.